Hey everyone, I'm tired of being in this prison. Act 4 of the Archon quest, here we go. Since my last video, 4.2 has come out, and well, I got Farina. So that's something that happened. But she's only level 40, as you can see, because I have not unlocked the new area and where you get the stuff from, and I'm not going to because I don't really feel like doing that right now. I'm focusing on the Archon quest. And also, if the Archon quest takes me over there, I want it to do that. Like, I want to do that naturally rather than go there on my own, you know? I know some people wouldn't care about that, but I'm weird and care about story cohesion more so than anything else. So, it's fine. I have her and I can build her whenever later. Anyways, it is the free day. It's time to go and investigate. And also, time to get out of this prison. I'm kinda tired of being here, honestly. It was cool at first, but I'm over it.
You're lucky we don't mind extroverts that much.
I'm no extrovert. Paimon is. Also, I guess the Traveler is. I don't know. No, Traveler never talks.
Did you know that the Duke was also a convict in the fortress of Meripede before?
What? How does that work? How does that work? I bet we'll learn about that in his story quest.
I'm far more impressed by you guys managing to collect all this information right under Risley's watchful eyes.
We haven't run into him, though. Unless he knows all about exactly what we're doing. I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest. He knows exactly what we're doing and is totally okay with it. Because he's a good guy, you know? He's friends with Nouvelette. Possibly, maybe, I don't know. Do we get to play Fremine diving? I think that would be cool.
You'll need to find an excuse to get into the infirmary and investigate the room and environs.
Ah, infirmary, yeah. There seems to be a lot going on in there. Oh, and we learned some information earlier that Siege, or what's her name? I looked up some pronunciations of Siegeween. It's, what was it? Sigewin, I believe. So, they also pronounce that wrong. Of course they do. I don't know what I'm gonna call her. If I should call her Sigewin or Siegewin or Sigewini, because I wanted to. I don't know.
Do you still remember if we discussed the color of the pill that you should be taking today?
I remember. You said it should be yellow.
They did not talk about that. They weren't. I mean, unless we didn't hear it, but I don't think they did. Oh, by the way, why have we still not seen Fremine like this whole time? I mean, obviously, like, he went diving, but still, we haven't come face to face with him, like, at all. Maybe that doesn't mean anything, but I don't know, I find that kind of weird. How we've been talking to Lenny and Lynette a lot, but Fremine not at all.
Lynette should be here right now. Huh.
Oh, did she go down the hatch? Maybe she's hiding?
Hey, you guys, there's a slip of paper over here! Oh, my best regards!
Oh, who's this from? Is this from Siegewin?
Would you care to guess where Miss Lynette of the Fatui could be right now?
Oh, Also, how'd she get found? Actually, well, everyone knows. I mean, the fortress knows everyone's background.
Risley. Did he deliberately leave the infirmary unguarded to use it as bait?
Oh, was that from him? That makes more sense, actually.
So this means he had no concerns about your activities from the very beginning.
But only Lenny and Lynette.
The fact that Fremine was able to leave the grounds, could Risley have let him go as well?
But yeah, so that means he was only going after Lynette. Oh, that makes sense. He let him go because, yeah, he was leaving anyways. Oh, so she's been there the whole time? What's she up to?
Whoever's outside is eavesdropping. They'll probably come in once we stop talking.
Oh, they were planning something.
But I also like playing dumb. Being able to read human expressions is quite the useful skill.
What's she? Oh, wait. That's where he's getting his information from. It's from her. That makes sense.
Why don't you tell me a thing or two about what you found,
It's like a test. I bet he knows. Well, yeah, he does. He knows everything. I'm sure he's not blind to any of the things going on.
Question 1. Regarding the hidden rules of the production zone, what is the truth behind the one about not being allowed to work for 3 days in a row?
Oh, here we go. Okay, we're doing this again. Okay, so yeah, you get the strange meat. But who will see it if you keep working continuously? What's his name? The cook.
We often see Miss Siegeween observing the prisoners at work near the production zone.
This Siegeween. Under what circumstances does strange meat appear when she's gone? Right? Wait, no. What? Hold on.
The Melusine race perceives the world very...
Wait, okay, actually, I'm gonna answer this one first. The Fonta trial. I think that's what that is.
Fonta's internal report suggests...
I think it's this one. Okay, under what circumstances does meat appear? What is that? I'm not sure what this question is actually asking.
As a result, the Melusines... According
No.
to I've been told that the infirmary.
I guess okay, I'm not sure. I'm gonna pick this one. Okay. Wait, that one was right, but this one's wrong.
The Fonta promoter has been. The research notes said that the Melusine race perceives.
Wait, so this one was right? Okay. What?
The
Wait, is it
research notes
because
said that the Melusine race perceives the world very differently from humans.
is that why it's purple? Is that seriously why it's purple? Because she's a Melusine? No way. Oh my gosh, it totally is. Huh. Interesting.
The hidden rule of the production zone. People
Oh my
are not
gosh, she
supposed
put
to
the
work
thing on
3
again.
days in a row. She often visits the production zone to observe the workers' health and makes a note of anyone who has worn themselves out after 3 full days of work.
Oh, that makes sense. Actually, I didn't even put that together as to why she would make the meat, and that's what was happening. Okay. Traveler's so smart.
It's nice to know that her efforts have not gone unacknowledged.
Because she really is just sweet and nice to everyone and cares about people.
There are also some hidden rules in the Pancration Ring, including the one that you're not allowed to support both sides of a fight. Why is that?
I immediately thought that the reason is because you're guaranteed to win. At least something. But, well, what does the Traveler think? Oh yeah, also has to do with Fonta. So, if you violate the Pancration rules, you get the red blood liquid looking thing. Who sent the package? Fonta.
The Fonta promoter. The company must want to return. on
Wait,
their
hold on. Before I do that, I'm gonna look at the other ones. Because it's Fonta. Okay, no, this is the one about the trial. Okay, this one. Why is it red? Because they're starting a trial on a new thing. Okay, who sent the
The
package?
Fonta promoter has
The
been
Fonta
struggling because he
promoter.
doesn't recognize.
And why do those who buy tickets support both fighters?
According
Because
to Collins, the Pancration tournament only took place because the Fonta company sponsored it.
we get it because Fonta's the one who sponsored it. Right? Or do I have them switched?
Because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupons.
I guess it's this and then this. Okay, there we go. Okay, I was on the right track. Yeah, I did better this time around. I pretty much knew what was going on for this one.
The Duke, knowing how valuable coupons are in the fortress, knew that only total idiots who didn't understand their true value would bother buying a Fonta product here.
So people who don't understand the true value of coupons will also bet on both fighters. Aha.
What's the secret behind our head nurse and all of her patients in the infirmary?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, because we haven't really got any info on that.
Stop your cruel and pointless games, Risley! You know that we haven't finished our investigation. You'll pay for this!
Oh boy.
Ah!
Huh? What is that?
I owe you, Siege.
Oh.
That was a fantastic shot.
It was nothing, Your Grace.
Is that a tranquilizer?
Well, it's nearly time after all. What are you talking about? What time?
What are they planning?
2 more visitors will be arriving any time now. Miss Siegeween, I leave Miss Lynette in your care.
Nouvelette's gonna show up now, isn't he? And Arlecchino. That's who's gonna show up.
I believe I hear footsteps.
Oh.
Space, please.
Oh. Whoa.
Ah, Miss Clarande. My door.
Fremine.
The tranquilizing effect will begin to
There's
wear
a
off
tranquilizer.
soon.
Why is he looking like this?
What? What is it?
A flushed face, an accelerated pulse. He must have consumed primordial seawater.
What?
Your
Wait.
Grace,
Oh. Maybe. Oh, because it wasn't fully primordial. So it was more like what's that stuff called? That thing that was starts with an S. I don't remember what the heck was that called. Whatever. The thing. Yeah, the thing. That drug thing that he drank some of that. I bet, or like it was a mixture of regular water and that, something like that.
Why would he ingest a large amount of primordial seawater after leaving the fortress? How could that possibly happen?
Yeah. Why? Is there some area that just has a bunch of it? That's weird. That's really weird.
oh, I'll bring Miss Lynette back with me.
What? Where is she?
Where is she?
Oh, wow. Okay, this is kind of overwhelming. There's a lot of information coming in at once. Why is she here?
The water has changed. It's pretty much as expected. The concentration of primordial seawater has increased significantly.
So they knew about it. Of course they know about it. He knows everything about this place.
If one were to stay for any significant amount of time, well, You can see how that boy's doing.
Oh, maybe he didn't like ingest it, but it just like absorbed through his skin, I guess.
Where was he when you found him?
The abandoned zone at the end of the pipes. A good distance into the water.
Wait, that's probably why it's abandoned. That would make a lot of sense.
Locking the door was necessary. I don't think we could have saved two.
Wait, what? Was there someone else? Yeah, what happened? Well, she was sent by someone because they knew about Fremine. Probably because Recently knew about it. So he contacted Cloran to go and save him? Oh, he's awake.
He's awake.
Hey.
Remini, how do you feel?
Flashback? Wait, do we actually get to play through this part? No way. Oh my gosh. This is like exactly what I was wanting. You know, I didn't think they would actually do it, but wow, here we are. Yes, thank you. Showing, not just telling. This is exactly what we wanted.
I needed to find an exceptionally capable person to help me get through the impending crisis.
And saving Fremine was part of that crisis?
Impending crisis? He's not just gonna tell us.
That's not something you should be asking after.
And we've answered a bunch of questions that you threw at us. Isn't it about time that you answer our last question in return?
Well, to be fair, we didn't answer his last question.
You make a compelling case. Do you really want to know the answer that badly?
I guess I'll go through with it. I mean, I'm pretty curious too, so I'm not complaining.
Even if the truth may not be pleasant?
That's even more intriguing then.
Follow me.
Oh, wow. He's gonna take us there. What's down here? Actually, I may know what's down here because I've seen, like, images and stuff. So... is it a boat? Is it that boat? I think it might be that boat. Is that... what is that?
I've been interested in what lies beyond that gate ever since I assumed leadership of the Fortress of Meripede.
Wait, does he not know either? Let me guess. That is tracking how much primordial seawater is mixed in with the regular water. Yeah? That would make sense.
I can now confidently conclude that the readings represent the concentration of primordial seawater in the seawater nearby.
Yeah, it's leaking into the sea. But from where? If it didn't come from the top, it's coming from the bottom. Probably something else that's concealed in the fortress, I'm guessing. Probably something else that's connected to the Gnosis, maybe. Or the Abyss, actually. That seems more likely now that I think about it. Since all the things that Child has been, like, hearing and stuff, and also because of spoilers that I've seen about future quests, thanks to me playing late, yeah, it's probably connected to the Abyss.
Not even Novelette knows where the primordial sea could be, much less where we could find and plug a leak. Oh. Oh!
Huh?
Seems like you've figured it out.
What?
I believe the primordial sea lies directly beneath this sluice gate.
Oh.
Although the gate still stands, some primordial seawater has already leaked out and mixed into the sea around us.
Oh, okay, so it's like a cap, and it's leaking. It's like a cap on a bottle, but it's leaking out of the bottle. The prophecy. This is it. This is another thing that continues the prophecy.
When the previous Hydro Archon, Egeria, ruled the land.
Egeria. That's the first we've heard of the previous Archon's name. That just made me realize, or it just made me come up with a question. So, were there any kids who grew up here? Like, I'm sure some kids were born here, just because people decide to stay here. What happened to them? Did they stay as well? Just because that's where they were born and that's what they wanted in life? Or were they allowed to leave? You know, that's probably something that's covered in a world quest.
I want to show you something.
Oh, okay. Now we're gonna see his boat. Oh, it's probably a boat that can actually withstand... Wait, it's like an ark. He's making an ark to survive the flood. Wow. Now, isn't that symbolic? Or it's like... Yeah, I was thinking earlier that it's like an allegory of Teyvat as a whole. It's like a mini version of Teyvat. Teyvat was also made as a ways to escape a flood. I mean, that's not confirmed, but maybe that's what this is in Fontaine. Once again, that's reinforcing that theory.
Your Grace, perfect timing. The results from our last round of experiments have...
It's them.
This is Jurier, one of the highest-ranked researchers from the Fontaine Research Institute. He used to work under Edwin. I trust that you've heard of Edwin?
Oh, Edwin Eastinghouse. The one who exploded the Research Institute.
And here you go.
There it is. Oh, it's a lot bigger than I thought it would be.
Well, then maybe you haven't heard the story of ancient Lemuria.
Lemuria. Okay, I've seen this name come up so many times just online, and I didn't know it came up in the Archon quest. Man, am I that late? That, like, I feel like I've been hearing this name for months now. Or maybe it came up in another world quest, I just haven't done it yet.
Riding on a huge ship, the Fortuna.
Wait, so he's making, or this is the Fortuna, or he's making a replica or something like that. This immediately reminded me of Portal, how Aperture Science was making the Borealis, I believe. That boat that could travel through space and time, or something like that.
Things will be getting messy at the fortress soon. Don't run around unnecessarily.
She's been alluding to this for a while, or this whole time. What's going on? Are we gonna have another dream? Oh?
Out of my way!
What?
What happened? Why is everyone running? No idea, but something must have happened. Stop asking!
What? Oh, is that thing that Claran was talking about?
Paimon still wants to sleep.
I think it's happening. Oh.
They're here! Yeah, there you are!
Huh? What's going
thank
on?
goodness!
Are we still in Lava Room?
Oh, these
Do you know
guys.
what happened here?
We came here especially to inform you. Something seems to have gone terribly wrong just now. His Grace is telling everyone to evacuate and get out of here.
But go where? Where would we go?
Yeah, he said to get as far away as possible, upwards and outward.
Under the surf? Oh, I bet. Is it the water? Is it leaking? Not just leaking, overflowing. Wow. This is crazy. Look at all these NPCs running. Oh. Cutscene.
They're here.
Just like I said.
We have it!
Yep. Oh boy.
You're just in time. But be ready to run.
Wait, isn't he from Fontaine though? He can't touch it. Oh gosh. Yeah, that's more than just a little leak. Not gonna hold forever.
Three, two, one.
Oh, yeah.
This won't hold it for long. Find Neuvillette. Tell him the defenses are about to collapse.
Then what will happen to you?
Until he arrives, we're the last line of defense.
What can they even do to
gate.
prevent that though?
How long
Well,
do you
at
think
least
it'll hold?
just besides
That
blasting it
depends
with
on
ice.
us.
Man, things are about to go crazy.
Traveler, I need you to head to the Opera House immediately.
The Opera House.
Farina will soon be meeting with the knave there. You must
Oh.
protect Farina and make sure she doesn't spend too much time alone with her.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay, things are happening. Things are happening. Oh, we're gonna meet Arlecchino face to face. Wow.
It is my pleasure to make your acquaintance, traveler. I have heard much of your accomplishments. I am the Knave, one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers.
Yeah, right. I know who you are.
That's good to hear. So what Child said was on the mark after all. You do share a taste in desserts with Farina and I.
That definitely has a deeper meaning.
His martial prowess really looked certainly pretty impressive, yeah.
She's so nervous. Yeah.
We know for sure that Child is still alive.
Oh. And just how do you know that?
Wait, how do we know that?
Because we found evidence that proved he left the Fortress of Mirapede.
And where did he go after leaving the fortress?
Well, we don't know.
Do you have any proof that he surfaced safely?
Yeah, we don't we don't have proof.
Hold on. The water in the teacup is shaking.
Oh boy.
Have we entered into the next stage of the prophecy?
I believe so. Oh boy.
My thanks to you both. I will take it from here.
Sure you don't need a hand?
Quite sure.
Wow. So, what's your secret, huh? Let me guess. Nah, who knows? Maybe it's just your sense of responsibility.
Sounds
Hydro
right.
dragon, right?
A day may come when the prophecy is fulfilled, and the waters burst forth. But it is not this day!
What's he doing this oh.
This ancient power could easily obliterate an entire race. A tsunami of fury would unleash endless catastrophe. This sentence is too severe. Forgive me for overruling it.
Is there some kind of drawback to that seal he put on there?
I hope everything went smoothly with the Fatui Harbinger.
Well, how is that going, actually?
We've spent long enough playing house.
Oh, time to get serious.
Miss Farina, as the Hydro Archon, I am sure you understand the exact meaning of the phenomenon we just witnessed. Or should I say, that's what I originally thought. But looking at your expression, was I wrong? And you haven't a clue? You know the prophecy by heart, and also that every part of it is being proven true. Yet, here you are relaxing, drinking tea, and eating desserts as if it's all nothing more than a few stray bugs in your garden. Do you really think that's acceptable?
She thinks she can't do anything about it, or she's been lying, or something like that. She's really doing nothing, and she hasn't really done anything this whole time.
The prophecy's hanging above our necks like a guillotine. Every faction is looking for a way to either avert the disaster or save their own. But you? It beggars belief just how nonchalant and carefree you have been. From the very beginning, you, the god Focalor, you have utterly failed to take action.
You're wrong. I've never ignored the prophecy, nor have I just been passing the time in self-indulgence. Retract your accusation and stop doubting the wisdom of the gods with such absurd conjectures.
Well, what have you done then? Please enlighten us.
Oh, great Hydro Archon. How are you going to save them? Save us?
I have my ways, and I've been working on them for all this time. Even if you look down upon me, you have no right to judge me.
You have your ways. So vague. So very vague.
Then I ask you, Miss Farina, just what have you been working on? Where can we see it, and what is it doing to help?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I...
It was a bluff, wasn't it?
My machinations are just like the prophecy itself. They will only reveal themselves at the fated time. It is just that beings like yourselves are unable to perceive them as of yet.
That was the most fake rebuttal I've ever heard. She is nothing. She is nothing. She was just gonna sit there and let her nation be swallowed up. She's just helpless.
would it be possible for you to tell us the parts of your plan that are not confidential? Such as your emergency response plan for the impending disaster?
An emergency response plan?
Miss Farina, what is the purpose of your Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal?
Yeah, why is that a thing anyways? Yeah, it generates energy and stuff, it powers the city, but not like, is that what that does? Is that all that does? There's definitely some greater purpose behind that.
The Oratrice? It's just like it appears to be.
So you also have no idea. If I'm not mistaken, someone's using it to prepare for something. But unfortunately, it would seem that someone is not you, Miss Farina.
Yeah. Wait, that voice, way back in, was that Act 1? When Lenny was in there and heard someone's voice? Is it that person, or is she talking about Nouvellette?
Oh, right. I almost forgot. Udex Nouvellette is not at the tea party with us today. I must say, Miss Farina, you seem quite insecure without the Udex by your side.
I know I'm supposed to be on Farina's side here, but gosh, like, everything that Arlecchino is saying is spot on. I agree with her. Farina's a fraud, pretty much. At least that's what it seems like right now.
Traveler, I heard that you were recently commissioned to handle a few matters on behalf of the Udex. Why don't you take an extra slice of cake? Those who work hard deserve gratitude and praise.
Oh man. Yeah, the Traveler gets some extra, but not Farina.
You too, Paimon.
Even Paimon gets more than Farina. Yikes.
Mind seeing me off, Traveler? We could use the opportunity to discuss Child before I must be on my way.
Oh, she wants to talk to us without Farina? You really messed up now, Farina. What are you gonna do? What can you even do?
You lent your aid to the children of the House of the Hearth. As their father, I would like to express my gratitude. You should know that I care deeply about my children.
You know, Arlecchino really doesn't seem bad. Like, she doesn't seem like a bad person. Like, she has her ways of getting things she wants, but she doesn't seem bad. She cares about the people in her house, and she's giving credit where credit's due to the Traveler and Paimon. You know, I was thinking she would be the weekly boss for Fontaine. Obviously, now that 4.2 is already out, I already know that's not who it is. But yeah, it makes sense that it wouldn't be her, because there's no reason to fight her. We seem to be almost on the same side.
Oh, come over here, you little
Oh.
critter, you.
She was undercover a bit, observing her.
From the moment it was attached to the hook, the bait is meant to be sacrificed.
That's an interesting point of view. Farina is the bait. Also, is this... Did she do this? What is this?
It's just as I guessed in the second before I struck. The hydronosis is not currently held by the Archon.
Oh, wow. She went for it. And wow, just like Signora did.
Please don't kill me. I'm begging you, please.
Wow.
The fear in her pupils is genuine, so perhaps she's not bait after all.
Wow, that's crazy. She could have just killed her right then and there, and no one would have done anything. She was all by herself. No one was even guarding her.
Farina quietly cried alone. She was so scared that she could not sleep that night.
I feel bad for her, but also not at the same time. Like, well, what if she was just forced into this position unwillingly and is trying to live up to it, but really isn't the right person for the job? Maybe I'm just thinking about it because she looks so like helpless right here and not very godlike. But she wouldn't tell anyone because that would make her seem weak. Even to Nouvellette, she didn't even tell Nouvellette. She needs to keep up the facade. So interesting. So interesting.
I began to entertain the possibility that she is not the true Hydro Archon. Perhaps Udex Nouvellette is actually the genuine article.
He seems like it, but I don't think so. I don't think he is. More so that everyone's been saying that he's the dragon, and that makes a lot of sense. Maybe we haven't even met the Archon yet. If Farina is in fact not the Archon.
I've come to realize I am at a complete loss regarding the identity of the god of the land of my birth.
Yeah, who the heck is it?
Should the need arise, I would be happy to cooperate with you.
See what I'm saying? She does not seem evil. She's not evil, but she's not good, I guess. That's the best way to put it.
I'm concerned that sooner or later the prophesized events will occur.
I think so too. There's no avoiding it. Is he just gonna straight up ask Neuvillette if he's the Archon? Or if Farina's not the Archon? No way.
It can't be that you're the real Hydro Archon, right?
I'm sure he knows the truth, of course. I'm sure he knows much more about the true nature of Fontaine than Farina does, as it seems he's been acting as the Archon for Farina anyways.
Another catastrophe will soon be upon us. I mourn this turn of events.
Huh? Why is it raining all of a sudden?
Oh, wow. That's another thing. That was mentioned, that Hydro Dragon's connected to the rain. Whenever the dragon cries, it starts raining. And there we go. Right there. I think it was Fremine who mentioned it back in Act 1. Or maybe it was Lynette. It was one of those. Yeah, even the Traveler's picking up on it. Okay, it was Fremine. Oh.
You may be closer to the truth than you think.
Oh.
Please do not be so surprised.
Wait, is he just... Wait, he's confirmed? Wait, like, really? Oh, she's here.
You guessed correctly.
Wow.
I sincerely hope you'll be able to keep this a secret for me.
Wow. Okay then, he really is. That's crazy.
They say that when the first usurper arrived on Tivat, they seized a part of the dragon's power. Today, that stolen power is the basis of the Archon's authorities.
Oh, right, because the Archons come from Celestia, and the first usurpers, Celestia, right? Right? No. The primordial god, right? Oh, I don't know. It's confusing, and we don't even know the truth. It's either the primordial god is Celestia, or was always there, and the first usurpers are Celestia, because they're the ones who give out Gnosis, Celestia, and the dragons lost power because of it.
The dragon sovereign of water who lived through that era perished a long time ago.
Ah, okay.
As their successor, I know far less of that part of our ancient history.
So yeah, they're very similar to Archons. It's the same, they're a mirror. Farina and Neuvillette are a mirror of each other in that regard. I just had a theory that just came into my head because of her outfits, her two outfits. Okay, maybe this is a stretch, maybe. Maybe she has like two personalities, one for each of her outfits. And because the one we've been seeing has been the one who wears white. And maybe she is the real Archon, but the one that's the real Archon is the one who wears black. And the one who wears white is just there for the ride. Kinda like Sela from Honkai Impact. And also, here's a random comparison. Kind of like Moon Knight from from Marvel, from the Marvel superheroes comics and stuff. Maybe. Okay, that's kind of that's kind of an out there theory, but maybe. Like, look at her eyes. They're different. They're different colors and reflect, or like they're opposites a bit.
And you, are you still taking the secret passageway from the infirmary to work on the ship?
Oh, that's what it is. When did you figure that out, Paimon? Oh my goodness. Wow. Did I just miss it, or did they not say it?
We should be safe now, right?
Yeah. For now, probably. I think so. Oh. Oh. Child vision. Oh my gosh. I saw this spoiler before. I saw this. God. But is he? That looks like the abyss. And that looks like the whale. Wow. There we go. There we go. Act 4 is finished. Wow, that was great. That was really good. That was really good. Like, okay, I was a bit disappointed with Act 3, but that was definitely all set up for this. And for next act as well, Act 5. Now, I know I've mentioned before that the Fontaine story isn't like my cup of tea so far, but like, it's not bad. It's just not my preferred type of story, but the story they're telling is still really good. Like, how they're telling their story has become better, and I'm enjoying what they're making, what they've made so far. As for what I think's gonna happen, well, I know that whale that we just saw, that's the weekly boss. Yeah. In that area, that looks like the Abyss. Or, like, he got, at least maybe not the Abyss, or just, no, probably the Abyss, yeah. Considering what we know already about the trailer, and so actually I didn't watch the trailer, but I've seen like spoilers of it on Twitter and YouTube and stuff, so oh well, can't really do anything about that. But anyways, it looks like it's Abyss related, and also for seeing who is in the trailer, that makes sense. Actually, I honestly don't know what's gonna happen next. I don't really feel like theorizing right now because I could be here all day, but I'm excited for the conclusion of Fontaine. There's only one act left. I imagine it's really long though, so that will come out soon-ish, probably. I don't know, it could take a while to edit this video and also play through that and then edit that too. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you soon.
Time to shine.
I don't know why I felt the need to do that, but I did.